Hello, my name is Eric Roeder, and I work in business development for Codalation. My team of elite nerds is dedicated to helping turn big ideas into first customers. Building apps and helping develop new businesses allows me to meet amazing people. These people are doing amazing things in our tech community and my actual community of Fargo, North Dakota. I wanted to start a platform to help business leaders and other great people in our community tell their story. Connecting with amazing people is my job. Welcome to my office. My guests this week are Jeff and Mona Carney. They're bringing a cat cafe to Fargo. Purrfect Cup is coming soon, and we're going to talk about it this week. All right, welcome, Internet. I'm really excited to be here with my guests, Jeff and Mona Carney. They're bringing a cat cafe to Fargo, and so we'll talk about Purrfect Cup soon. But first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? And I'll start with Mona.
So we moved here from California about, 12 years ago now, I believe. And I've always loved cats. So my promise from my husband here was to get me a cat when we moved to this frozen tundra from sunny California, even though he was allergic and didn't really care for cats. So,
well, if the tundra's gonna kill you, the cat, I feel like that's a good balancing act.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Jeff, did you have anything to add? I guess, or
well, I think we were trying to have a baby, and so we couldn't get pregnant, and so she said, "If I can't have a baby, I'm getting a cat." And my mom raised me telling me that I was allergic to cats, and that every time a cat would touch me, she could go wash your hands, oh, you're dirty now, and she'd get a lint roller and kick my shirt off, and oh God, you're disgusting cat hair. So I just grew up thinking cats were dirty animals. Well, yeah. That changed, but yeah, I think I've been. I know I've been in. I think I've been in here before. I've been in here before talking about our other jobs, and so I'm an entrepreneur, and yes. I love technology and cats, and I think we're gonna just combine the two together right now.
And so yeah, that's pretty much why we're here today. And so can you elaborate? Let's talk about the Purrfect Cup, Mona. If you can tell us a little bit of the details of it and where it came about.
So the Purrfect Cup came about. We'd been traveling and missing our cats, and we saw some billboards. I think we were in Florida, and we were on a trip to Disney without our children, which was fantastic. I recommend that highly for everybody.
If I have to.
But we were missing our cats, so we kept seeing this billboard, and we actually drove, I think it was an hour and a half away, just to go hang out with some cats and have a cup of coffee, and it was pretty awesome. We liked it. Further down the road, we lost our oldest cat that we got initially when we first moved to Fargo. We had to put him down last February, and that was really hard, and so we kind of put off getting another cat until it was, I think, our 10th wedding anniversary, and we ended up taking 2 cats home, 2 brothers, and
5 total cats.
That's just mild stats.
Yeah, right. 5 cats. It's a lot to wrangle, but they're great. And during that time, we were also dealing with our mom and leukemia, and mind you, she is deathly allergic, does not like cats. But fell in love with these 2 little boys. And growing up, my grandma always had cats that traveled with her. So we wanted these to be traveling cats too. So we taught them to walk on leashes. They love water. They go in the ocean. They do lots of things that a lot of people don't think a cat would do.
It's super interesting to creep on them from Facebook. Just throwing that out there.
And we did. We started documenting all our travels with them and just the things we were doing with them on our social media pages. And unfortunately, during that time, we lost Mom. She became very attached to those cats, though. They gave her a lot of comfort at the end of her life, which was surprising to us. And her favorite one, we actually lost traveling. He was hit by a car. And we just kept thinking, how can we help cats and do something in his honor and, help his brother kind of through this, because they were always together. From the first time we went to go pick out these kittens, until he was gone. So, like, we came up with this idea to do this cafe to help cats, and it's kind of blown up from
It's
there.
starting there. And so,
Yeah.
so you took this leap, the terrifying entrepreneur leap.
Yeah.
Like, how far along are you in? Like, when did you make this decision?
So it's been about, well, I'd say like 6 months, probably.
Okay. Holy cow.
Yeah.
And then we decided we're going to do it. Like, we've been talking about it since that Florida trip.
Sure.
But like you said, entrepreneur thing. We both are entrepreneurs, but like we're not interested in doing a business that loses money. Like it's
Sure.
not like something we're looking to do.
That's for the good
And-
first step.
And we really couldn't see, like, we just know that any kind of retail business is a struggle, like, and it takes a lot of risk and challenge. And so this is like a passion project for us more than it is like an income. We're taking our 2 successful businesses, 3 successful businesses, and we're taking money out of those to put into this.
Sure.
We're creating a job for our family, our niece, nephew, dad, what kind of
Hey.
name? Daughter, and really, this is giving my non-entrepreneur family an opportunity to work somewhere where they could be owners and have a part and do something greater for the community. And really, I think to go back to the question about the leap was COVID. It's like, wow, like a lot of people think of it as like all these horrible things, and it is horrible. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we can all go through the names, but I started thinking of like the opportunities that this has created, and I come to talk to a lot of people, and we find out this is something a lot of people have been waiting for in Fargo. Cradle is like where we're going to partner. They're a nonprofit animal shelter that non-kill, so they all rescue cats, and so they're going to provide us our cats. And that was like one of our most biggest things. Like, where are we going to get these cats? How are we going to take care of them? What if one gets sick? I mean, like, I'm not going to spade and neuter them. Are you? Like, kind of. And we just had to find out the details. And so, really, talking to Cat's Cradle and the health department and some of these other major hurdles. And once we kind of got past like our biggest fears and realized that like the health department says we're good as long as the person working with the cats isn't making and serving food. So we need at least 2 people.
Right.
But other than that, and then the cat situation, we decided we could figure out the rest, the 2 biggest hurdles. And then we're like, let's do this. So
That's
here we are.
awesome. So, and again, this is the first time I've talked to you in like a year.
Yeah.
I'm excited because we have hope again, and we're all running towards like a better future now.
Yeah,
And like
absolutely.
this is really exciting. Just again, Eric, I think I want to come on your show and talk about this thing I'm working on. It's like, what? Yeah. Finally. And so, you talked about starting this idea 6 months ago. Like, what weren't you prepared for after you made the decision to go for it?
So I asked my wife that before we came here because, I knew that we were going to have some questions, and we kind of thought about it, and we're really in that phase when we're trying to find out what we're so early on. But actually, I think the level of people and support is shocking that we got. Like, I was hoping for it, but really, like, deep back inside, I'm like, oh, this is going to be all us by ourselves. And the more people we talk to, the more people we've got people already willing to volunteer, and we haven't even got a location yet. And we've got people wanting to know what they can do to help. And really, what's exciting is we're a part of BNI in our community, which is like Business Networking International, and we help each other grow our business. And so we want to take that philosophy and like bring it into our cat cafe. So like the merchandise there is going to be from a local person.
Sure.
The coffee we're going to partner with, I think we can say this now, Thunder Coffee. We're really excited because they've got like the best coffee. So instead of us trying to invent coffee and figure out how to do it, we're just going to find the people who are doing it the best in town and have them supply us, train us, and help us get the right equipment so that we can just duplicate what they're doing and already have that name recognition instead of trying to find the special Brazilian bean and have it shipped,
figure things out.
Yeah, we want to just let somebody else that's an expert take care of that.
And just in case you can't say that yet, we'll just do a song. We can't say that right now. And Maddie will just throw that in and we'll be
we can always go back in it. But I've already been talking to them and they're great people. So
And they like cats.
Yeah. And we really definitely want to partner. We don't want to partner with people that are against cats. Like people that are neutral, we can win them over. Like we're convinced because I was won over. But if you don't like cats at all, then And that's okay. We know
a tricky
that, like,
sell.
you know, a couple people I've talked to, they're like, really? Like, oh, are you going to have dogs there? No, it's not a dog cafe. It's a cat cafe. We're doing cats, and people are, well, not everyone likes cats. Well, good. It's okay. Like,
There's a demographic for a lot of things. Cat people's a demographic.
I'm just going to say, just studying my wife and myself, if you were looking from an outside into cat people, that, like, cat people are fanatics. Like,
Yeah.
Like, who drives an hour and a half on their vacation to go hang out with cats?
Jeff and Mona.
Who spends $100 on merchandise every time they go to a cat cafe? Like, because we're like, you know, but.
That's amazing. It's like, yeah. What? And you asked me to put this specific question, like, what's the vision or the perfect dream vision of Purrfect Cup?
So I'll start and I'll let Mona finish this,
Okay.
because I just wanted to lay, like, it's the community thing. We want a place where, you know, like the furniture that's in there, we want to have it locally built and then have that on displays, like, you know, whoever, you know, Joe's Construction or whoever we end up using. And really just make this somewhere that everybody in the community has, like, a little part in it. And and we want this to be able to enable Cat's Cradle to really expand their mission, because they're limited by funds, really.
Sure.
And we want to supply some money to them, be able to get their cats more exposure, help adoption, and just educate people. And then I'll let Mona kind of wrap up.
Yeah. What are we missing from the dream?
So from that dream is a lot of people that can't have cats, or maybe aren't able, you know, to have them in their homes and things like that for different circumstances. And we've found that a lot of college students as well are missing that piece where they're here. They don't have their animals, and they just want to go visit animals. And because of the pandemic, they're not allowed to go into these places right now and visit pets. And, you know, just for mental and, you know, those kinds of things, I've gotten so much response too from people with special needs that, you know, they can't necessarily have them in their apartment, but to come and spend time with a cat, you know, just for an hour a day, or, you know, however often they can come in. It's going to be a huge benefit for people mentally, because cats actually lower your oxidative stress and they help calm people. It's a true fact. And so that's something that I'm looking forward to, because I've heard that from so many. I'm a massage therapist, in my practice, and I hear a lot of that from the people that I've talked to. So that's kind of my piece that I'm excited for, and really to help Cat's Cradle too, to help get their cats adopted, and to just give them another space, because, you know, a lot of them are just kind of stuck in a room. This will be a big open area where people are going to come and stimulate them and play with them, and you know, coming together, that'll help you, you know, with the whole thing, to bring it full circle.
And figure out, help you, like, if you're looking for adoption, when you go to an animal shelter, you get to come and hang out with these cats and see their personality. And so it's going to help make more successful adoptions. Yeah. And it's going to be fun. Like, and there's one other, the technology aspect of this. Yeah. Is we're going to, like, try to make this a destination on the internet as well, not just local. You know, we're going to have an online merchandise store. We're going to, I don't know for sure statistically, I have to double check and fact check this, but we may be the first business in North Dakota to accept cryptocurrency, but we will be the first cat cafe in the United States to accept cryptocurrency. Obviously.
You're such a nerd, Jeff. I love it.
And that's just a little fun. Like, we're going to do fun stuff like I'm sitting here at Codellation, guys, and these guys are, like, coding geniuses.
Well, and Gabe is.
I'm not a coffee expert or a coding expert, but I know that I want the best coffee, and I know I want to partner with the best coders.
Oh, that's fun.
And so one of the things we want to do is, I was telling Eric before we got here, is we want to have, like, interactive destinations where you can come on the internet, like, look on a cat cam, and, like, for a small amount of cryptocurrency, or if you distribute a treat or take over control of a cat toy, and just have fun and education and contests and giveaways is going to be part of what we do. We want this to be a fun place online.
You guys are fun. It'll translate into a business like that. I'm not too worried about that. So do you guys have, like, an opening date in mind right now, or?
We are trying to open by December, or by the end of December 2021.
Love it. And so is there anything that anyone watching can do to help you guys out?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
We want to get this word out. So the first phase of this is our social media.
Yep.
So if you go to Purrfect, Purrfect Cup.cafe, it'll bring you to our website where you can sign up for a newsletter that will keep everybody up to date. Just signing up for the newsletter enters you into giveaway contests or for some cryptocurrency. And then we'd love if you follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah.
And we can put those links are also on our website as well. So.
Now, and Maddie's not here, but I know she can put all of that stuff in on the video magically.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just right. Just click right down here. No.
Yeah, perfect. That happens. Exactly. And so, yeah.
It's crazy. That's how we did last time with that magic.
That is. I just trust her. Cool. So, yeah, you can't come down here and not get the nerd question. And so what is your favorite cartoon or fictitious cat? And we'll start with Mona.
I suppose for me, one of my daughter's favorite movies growing up was Aristocats. And it's the little princess. And she's like, because I'm a lady, that's why. And it's like, it's one of my favorite cat ones. But yeah, that'd probably be my favorite cartoon.
Jeff?
This one's because of my grandma, who was the reason my mom doesn't like cats. My grandma liked cats more than her kids.
Sure.
I think that has nothing to do with allergies. Found out my mom's not allergic either, but that's a whole different story. Garfield. My grandma had Garfield books everywhere. The comics. That's what we watched on TV at her house, and he's the stereotypical.
He's
cat, man. He's
awesome.
just he's the best. So.
There's no wrong answer, but the correct answer we're looking for was Mufasa.
Oh,
so you guys were close.
Okay.
Nerd questions.
He's a cool cat.
Nerd questions means it's time to wrap up. Did you guys have anything else?
No, just thanks for having us out here and appreciate it.
No, follow these guys, find them on their socials, and big things coming by the end of this year. And so thanks for stopping out, and have a good week, everyone.
Well, thank you.